Nice to meet you again in our daily VNews, and here are the headlines.
Vietnamese people across the country and their countrymen overseas joyously celebrate the 67th National Day. Haiphong ranks second in the country in terms of foreign investment attraction in the first 8 months of this year. A festival promoting Vietnamese culture and history gets underway in Seoul.
Vietnamese people across the country, as well as their countrymen overseas, joyously celebrated the 67th National Day on September the 2nd. On this day, 67 years ago, President Ho Chi Minh announced to the world the founding of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, now the Socialist Republic of Vietnam.
Under the leadership of the Communist Party of Vietnam, with President Ho Chi Minh at its helm, in August 1945, the Vietnamese nation as a whole rose up in a revolution to win back national independence and freedom. On September 2, 1945, more than 500,000 people gathered at Ba Đình Square in Hanoi for the historic moment when Ho Chi Minh delivered the Declaration of Independence. We, members of the Provisional Government of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, solemnly declare to the world that Vietnam has the right to be a free and independent country, and in fact, it is so already. The entire Vietnamese people are determined to mobilize all their physical and mental strength to sacrifice their lives and property in order to safeguard their independence and liberty. The day President Ho read the Declaration of Independence has been made the National Day, which is always celebrated by all Vietnamese people with joy and respect. A grand meeting was held in Ho Chi Minh City on September 2nd to mark the day with the attendance of Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng. The city's leaders reported that Ho Chi Minh City has maintained high growth rate this year and is resolved to fulfill targets set for the year 2012. Several photo exhibitions highlighting Vietnam's development over the past 67 years got underway as part of activities to mark the special day. In Hanoi, all streets have been decorated for the big anniversary, and all houses, including those in small alleys, fly a national flag on their front doors. People flocked to the Ba Đình Square and queued up to pay tribute to Uncle Ho at his mausoleum. In the central city of Da Nang, a boat race was held on the Han River to celebrate the National Day with the participation of 16 teams. Sporting events and musical shows on this occasion attracted tens of thousands of spectators, turning the anniversary into a festival. Many Vietnamese diplomatic missions overseas organized activities to celebrate the country's National Day. The Vietnamese embassy in Canada hosted receptions for representatives from the Canadian government, the diplomatic corps, local authorities, and the Vietnamese community in the country. Ambassador Lê Sĩ Vương Hà briefed the guests on Vietnam's recent political and socio-economic development achievements and hailed the growing relations between Vietnam and Canada. Celebrations were also held by the Vietnamese embassies in Australia, Thailand, and Mexico.
President Trương Tấn Sang on September the 1st presented the Ho Chi Minh and State Awards on Science and Technology to 75 scientists working in the field of national defense and security.
President Sang congratulated the winners and affirmed that the awards are the party and state's recognition of the scientists' contributions. The award-winning works have high scientific and practical values, which importantly contribute to the cause of building socialism and ensuring the country's independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity. The president said that in the current stage, science and technology is the most important resource and a key impetus for fast and sustainable socio-economic development. The party and state consider scientific and technological development together with education as top national priorities, the president said. He expressed hope that scientists, both at home and abroad, will uphold their patriotism and creativity to contribute more to the country's national construction and defense.
The northern port city of Haiphong attracted over $1.1 billion in new and added foreign investment in the first 8 months of this year, ranking second in the country after southern Bình province.
The city licensed 20 new FDI projects in the period, with a total investment of over $1 billion. At the same time, 18 existing projects added capital worth $77.6 million. Of the total capital flow, 97% came from Japan. Most of the FDI is poured into high-tech industrial projects, with the biggest invested by tire maker Bridgestone worth $574 million. Nipro Pharma registered a $250 million project, while Fuji Xerox received a license for its $119 million plant. Bình led the country in attracting FDI this year with $1.84 billion in the January-August period. The southern province of Đồng Nai came third after Haiphong, while Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi dropped to the 4th and 5th position respectively.
The Ministry of Industry and Trade reported that the National Trade Promotion Program has so far approved 90 projects with a total budget of more than 79 billion Vietnam dongs.
Following the approval of 46 projects earlier this year, another 44 got the nod recently. These projects will be implemented at a total cost of 35 billion dongs. While boosting export remains a priority, more attention will be paid to promoting trade in the domestic market, particularly in rural areas as well as mountainous, border and island regions. The ministry said it will coordinate with relevant ministries, localities, associations and businesses to approve more trade promotion plans in the third phase from now to the end of the year.
A festival promoting Vietnamese culture and history got underway in Seoul on September the 1st. It is part of activities to mark the 20th anniversary of the diplomatic ties between Vietnam and the Republic of Korea.
The festival is organized by the Korea-Vietnam Friendship Association with the support of the Republic of Korea's Ministry of Gender Equality and Family. Addressing the event, representatives of both Vietnam and the Republic of Korea said that the festival will offer an opportunity for Korean people to understand more about the culture and history of Vietnam. It is also expected to help multicultural families integrate into the local community. Among the total 1.4 million foreigners living, studying and working in the Republic of Korea, Vietnamese number about 123,000, including 50,000 brides, 68,000 workers, and 5,000 students. The festival is scheduled to be held in turn in Seoul's 4 districts of Guro, Dubong, Eunpyeong, and Seongdong every Saturday this month.
Excavations over the past 2 years have revealed vestiges of a tower complex of the Cham ethnic group in Da Nang City. Researchers affirm that the site bears significant archaeological value and call for urgent measures to preserve the relic.
During the first excavation in April last year, archaeologists found an entrance tower and part of the main tower in a 206 square meters pit. More excavations in July and August revealed the foundation of the main tower, which researchers say was for a large chum tower built in the 10th century. The foundation, measuring 16 meters by 16 meters, is one of the biggest structures of this kind ever found in the country. According to archaeologists, the tower was built to honor the Champa king. The kingdom ruled in the central coast region between the 4th and 13th centuries, so many towers remained undiscovered in the area. They believe that the discovery of the main tower might lead to discovery of a grouping of towers in the village. The discovery gives us more materials to draw a more complete picture of Phong Lệ as well as the Cham culture. Besides the towers, there must be various auxiliary works to form a general complex in this area. Scientists say the discovery at Phong Lệ helps link the Cham Tower in Da Nang and relics at the Cham Museum and Mỹ Sơn Sanctuary in Quảng Nam Province. The question now is how to preserve the relic. The Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of Da Nang City said it will propose to the city administration a detailed project in the near future to protect the site before promoting it as a tourist destination.
That's the end of our news today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.